Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's video, with a cup of coffee, of course, in the middle of the week, we have some interesting news to discuss about US American President Biden. It seems like we are going to have a trouble with that stimulus check for the Bitcoin, and also we have XRP trade to do. It seems like we have very good opportunity. I'm going to show you the pattern, entry point, stop losses, whatever you want. And as the cherry on the top of the cake, we have the Bitcoin is trying to recover its road towards the moon. So it seems like we have some very interesting stuff to talk about. Now let's begin. So first we're going to go through the news, and after that we're going to come back to the technical analysis. So whoever wants technical analysis, just skip to that part. Whoever wants to hear what we have today in crypto world, well, stay along. So as you can see, Biden rejects Bitcoin seized COVID-19 rescue plan as money printers prime for action. The president's refusal to budge on a $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill will have the knock-on effect for Bitcoin as the money printers look set for action once more. So Democrats voted along party lines in the US Senate on January 2nd to push through Biden's relief bill that would see the GOP's proposed sum more than trebled to $1.9 trillion. Senate leader Chuck Schumer told reporters anything less would leave the country managing the crisis for too long, referring to the GOP's initial $618 billion proposal. He said if we did a package that small, we'd be mired in the COVID crisis for years. So nevertheless, despite the economy, if this not going to happen, well, we're most probably not going to see that bigger pump into the Bitcoin from the retail investors who don't actually have money for the Bitcoin. We're expecting this stimulus check, but unfortunately it's not going to come. But nevertheless, we do have institutional investors. We have Europe, Asia, Australia, we have the big Russia, right? So we have other part of the world that are most probably going to pump Bitcoin. Nevertheless, it's not everything about USA when it comes to the price. So I do believe that this is not going to take too big effect on it. Switching to the next one, we have some bullish news also. Buy crypto Google searches hit record high. We have high after high after high, non-stop. Every single day something is happening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the chart, as you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the buy crypto. This is relative search interest that we discussed about Google Trends and everything. You can see that the Bitcoin is dropping slowly, Ethereum also, but buy crypto, maybe people think about altcoins or something. This is starting to surging slowly, so who knows, maybe we are going to see that huge altcoin much earlier. We're most probably going to see the alt season. As we discussed, we have a lot of metrics that are pointing us to that way, but nevertheless we're going to see how fast that will happen. Actually, these over here are the search terms, Google Trends data for popular crypto search terms. Buy crypto, so right now is actually starting to skyrocketing. Best crypto app and best crypto exchange, which pretty much means how to buy crypto, which is the best crypto app or crypto exchange. This is very good. I hope you bought your favorite altcoin or Bitcoin. Now, how low can Bitcoin price drop if BTC fails to retake 35k soon? We discussed about this, and we're going to mention this during the technical analysis, but nevertheless, I just want to mention over here that the same thing that they are talking about today, actually in this article over here, we discussed about many days before, because we predicted those levels with simple metrics that I'm about to show you on the charts very quickly. Nevertheless, the new article that is also telling us that we may see a big pump into the altcoins, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, whatever. US Bitcoin exchange traffic explodes as analyst says flows hint at new BTC bull run. Well, it seems like that the Coinbase in top 400 US sites over here, which pretty much means when you search that term that we just discussed about, which is the best exchange or app to buy cryptocurrency, well, voila, it's Coinbase US or even Binance US. It's not everything about Coinbase also, but nevertheless, this is what is happening. You know, all dots are connected with each other. we should expect something in the altcoins sooner or later, so prepare, ladies and gentlemen. Now, switching to this article that we discussed about technical analysis, we're about to skip on the charts. Now, the thing that I want to show you from this article over here is this paragraph over here. On the other hand, if Bitcoin's price can't break through $35,000, a renewed retest of the $30,000 level is on the table. Given that the 30,000 level has seen many tests since the previous all-time high, there is a good chance that the level will be lost in this case, and even further correction towards 25 to 26 is on the table. Now get this, this is why actually 24 and 25. If you switch back to our videos, I think 3-4 videos ago, you will see we discussed about that certain level, why and how many metrics are standing there, how many level of supports and moving averages or whatever is standing on that place. Once again, the only indicator to watch for any further correction is the 21 weekly exponential moving average. So this is what we discussed about. If we switch on the Bitcoin chart, you can see on the weekly chart over here that this 20 exponential moving average is exactly on the place where we put this trend line over here, this zone in the previous few videos or so. You can check out those videos and see what we discussed about. I told you 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago that when this moving average was over here, that this moving average is its moving average and it's moving, how the price is acting, of course, is going to come to this place where we actually put this zone of support, and that's also one of the biggest reasons to watch that area and many other metrics as Fibonacci levels, but we're not going to come into that because we actually bounced to the upside, and we're not going to discuss about that correction. We discussed about 40% of correction in the wave 4 and so on, but it seems like those 8% that we should drop, we actually managed to stay away from, right? So if we come back to the 1 daily chart, you can see that we broke the area that we discussed in yesterday's video, which is this area approximately over here. Now the next trouble area is most probably going to be, as you can see over here, this week. I want to see this week diminished totally, so I would watch this candle as an anomaly. One of the reasons for that is because it happened also in the XRP, and because Elon Musk actually tweeted changed his bio on Bitcoin, #Bitcoin, and that happened at the same day we managed to come back to the open over here. So this is the reason why I want this week to be diminished totally, and then after that we are most probably going to break $42,000 and go further towards $50,000. Now this is as simplest as it could be on the Bitcoin chart. Even if we switch towards MACD and the RSI, you can see again bullish moves. One of the reasons for that is we have perfectly good bottom over here. We are above level of 50 on the RSI, while MACD is showing us convergence, slight bullish convergence with the fading histogram signal over here of bears. This is very good. Everything is pointing out that we're going to see some massive breakout towards the upside. Now speaking about breakouts, we need to discuss about XRP manipulation, or let's say pump and dump that we had. If we switch on the 4-hourly chart, over here is the action, not on the daily chart. So if we switch on the 1-hourly chart, you can see the party is actually over here. One of the reasons for that, we have perfectly good consolidation pattern, and I'm going to trade this most probably. If we break towards the upside, you can have your open order over here a little bit above. I would tell you actually directly which is what is the target. I would pretty much set my open order on 39.2 cents, and if we're going to go with the short position, you know, if the continuation pattern from this drop continues dropping still, I would rather set my short position somewhere approximately on 35.8 or something like that. Nevertheless, it's going to be most probably a little bit below this line over here. Now, once you open that position, I would put the stop loss a little bit inside of this triangle, or even over here upside if we start dropping, right? So this is a very simple and profitable trade. It's 50-50 chances. Wherever it breaks, you can trade both ways, short and the long position, and just let the price go. Personally, me, what I'm going to do, I'm most probably going to set the open order. Once the momentum hits the road, then I will switch my stop loss to the 0. I'm going to drag them to the 0, so I'm not going to have any losses if the price returns, because I already took some profits of 36, 5%, 40%, whatever it was yesterday. We discussed about that 1 day swing that I did because of the announced pump. Right now, interesting stuff is that the altcoins are still surging. We bought many altcoins. If you are new over here, we are mentioning their movements and we can do that very quickly. Ethereum BTC is in our profits over here, as you can see, slightly in profits. XMR is also, this is our entry point over here. It's in some profits. We can even measure all of them, 10% or something. AST BTC is pretty much on 0 levels. CRV is also on approximately 21%, which is not bad. EOS over here is in 11-12% or something. ETC is the only one in losses, I think. If we measure, we're going to see 9-10% losses. Link USD is also a little bit in losses because we bought the top. Okay, 2.5% or something, nothing special. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for the crypto space today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.